Jenny Samuelson here with OsteoPro Fitness, and right now I want to show you a wrist-specific set of exercises. So I've had people ask me for specific wrist strengthening to help the bones in the wrist. So that's what I'm going to go over now. So you'll need your band and your handle, and these exercises will help strengthen your wrist. So you'll sit by a table, so that way you can put your arm here. Possibly a high countertop if you wanted to stand, but I'm just going to sit here and have my hand and forearm on the table with my wrist off the edge so I can move it while I'm doing my exercises. So I'm going to take my band, I'm going to put it in my hand, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand down low because I want to step on the band with decent tension when my hand is low. That way when I pull all the way up, there's really good tension in my band. Forearm stays on the table, it does not come up. Okay, we're not working our biceps, we're working our wrist. So for this one, this is going to work your wrist extensors. So you're going to start with your wrist flex forward, and you're going to pull up, slow in both directions, just like all the other exercises. You always want to go slow in both directions. All the way down, and then pull up. This one is super duper good for wrist strengthening. A lot of our daily activities, we do flexion and things this way, but not extension this way. So this one is really good to get in. So this is wrist extension here. Again, with all the other exercises, you'll want to do 8, trying to get that muscle burn with the right band at that 6 to 8 repetitions. So if you have the right band, you'll know it because you'll get a muscle burn at 6 to 8 repetitions. If you don't, go up in the band, or if you can't even get 6, then go down in the band. You're going to do 3 sets in each of these directions, and you're going to want to try to do it 3 times a week, just like all the other exercises. Okay, so this is wrist extension here. Then we'll flip our arm over, palm up, and now we're going to do wrist flexion. So we'll start with our wrist down, and we'll pull up. Again, the forearm is not coming up, it's staying on the table, and we're just flexing our wrist, and then back down. Slow in both directions. Back down. This is wrist flexion. Next, we're going to hold it with our thumb on top, and now we're going to bring it from down to up in a sideways motion. Okay, this is called radial deviation, and you'll go from side to side. So we have, so far, wrist extension, forearm stays on the table, wrist flexion, forearm stays on the table, side to side radial deviation, forearm stays on the table, and then for side to side ulnar deviation, which would be this way towards our pinky, it's really odd and uncomfortable to do it this way. So what I have people do is hold the band, hold the handle, palm down, but now you're going to pull from the side. That way you can get tension going sideways towards your pinky. Slow in both directions. Again, forearm is not moving, it's staying on the table, and we're just moving our wrists side to side. So there's 4 different directions. We'll go over it one more time. So grab the handle, pull up so you have even more tension, and we have wrist extension this way. We have wrist flexion this way. We have radial deviation side to side this way. And then we take it here from the side for ulnar deviation. Okay, and these are the 4 different directions of the wrist that will strengthen the muscles of the wrist, which will also build those bones, as long as you're doing it at that medium to high intensity muscle burn at 6 to 8 repetitions. So that's for the wrist. So for you who have been asking me about the wrist, this is a great way to strengthen those wrists. Talk to you soon.